Bass Prediction Center here, back out on the boat. I've got a tournament this coming Saturday on Cedar Bluff Reservoir, and I'm going to give you my rod breakdowns each day of the week. Today is day 1, Monday. I've got 6 rods for you. Let's go. First rod up is the Falcon Buku rod, 7-foot medium, fast action. And what I've got on here, I've got the Core Tackle scamper rig with a net bait T-Mac floating worm. Guys, if you haven't tried this scamper rig yet, it's awesome. They made it for flukes, but it works so good on a floating worm. I was using it yesterday, absolutely hammered some fish with it. I've got 10-pound Beyond Braid Miami Vibe. You guys know the Beyond Braid. Check out beyondbraid.com, BPC10 if you want to get 10% off. But that's the first spinning rod. Next spinning rod, this is my Fenwick Silverhawk 2, one of my oldest spinning rods. I've got the same braid Miami Vibe on there. And then I've got a 6 cents flush, and that's kind of a shad spawn color. It's got some blue in it. Kind of could be a bluegill or a shad. And I've also got that on a scamper rig, a 4/0 scamper rig, okay? So that's going to be kind of shad spawny, working all around. Should be kind of a post-spawn event, so kind of expecting some shad spawn, bluegill spawn stuff to go on. So next I have 6 cents Team 6 rod, 7.3, medium, heavy, moderate. This is my swim jig rod. I've got 16-pound Gook and fluorocarbon on there. And this is a slackline jigs. Check that out. Look at the head on that thing, the eyeball. Slackline jig, swim jig, 1/2 ounce. And I've got a Berkeley Crud Craw on the back. This thing is a beautiful little package. Okay, looks just like a little bluegill swim through the water. They're going to absolutely destroy that thing. I go with a 1/2 ounce so I can work it just a little bit faster this time of year, trying to get those reaction strikes. Third spinning rod here, and mind you, I'm not going to have all these rods on the deck, but have them available to go if I need them. This is my drop shot rod. This is a 6 cents ESP, super sensitive rod, 7.3 medium light, super fast action. I've got a 1/4 ounce Nako Fishing drop shot on there, drop shot weight, and then a Texas rig hook there. I think that's a size 0 or a size 1, but that's super sharp little hook. It keeps me weedless. And then when I do my drop shot weight, I just use bobber stops to keep it in place because then I can change the weight if I need to. That also has the Miami Vibe on it. Last spinning rod, this is the J. Lee, Jordan Lee Abu Garcia Signature Series. This is a shaky head rod, but what I've got on there right now is the Core Tackle Wacky Shot there. So I'll have a 5-inch General on there, green pumpkin with blue flake. I've got the Miami Vibe on there, got a 10-pound leader. Pretty simple setup, but just a wacky worm to toss around whenever I'm just kind of looking around. So this rod's super sensitive. I just got it. And then also I've got it paired with the Piscifun. Guys, this is linked in the TikTok shop. If you go to my TikTok, it's linked below. This is a super nice reel. I was using it yesterday. It's cast so nice. It's the Viper X if you're looking for it. But really nice reel by Piscifun. If you guys haven't tried them, you're spending too much on reels. These guys are making just as good a reels for the less price. Then last but not least, the old classic 6 cents ESP 7.3 heavy mod with my underspin. Gonna have a 3/8 Kitech or a 3/3 Kitech or maybe a 2/8. But that's my confidence bait. I've got 16 or 14-pound Gook and fluorocarbon on there, so this thing will be in my hand a lot of the day, probably because I'll be around some active fish, hopefully. So those are the 6 rods to start with. I'll have more tomorrow, guys. Thanks for checking them out, and wish me luck on my tournament on Saturday.